So the next step on the stupid truck is fabricate an exhaust system. Problem is, the wife's Colorado has all the stupid truck room used up in the garage, and apparently it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks before we can get a replacement engine for the replacement engine that we previously got. So anyway, everything inside the garage is sort of on hold because of the Colorado. So Joe and I went to the junkyard. We picked up most of a truck. Now understand, this truck has no title. And without a title in the state of Florida, it is almost impossible to do anything with the vehicle legally. People have swapped out VIN numbers, stuff like that, but I'll be honest with you, if I had a preference, I'd rather not go to jail. So that leaves us with a couple of options. We can A, use it for parts, unless of course, like in the case of this one, the parts aren't necessarily usable. Fenders are probably salvageable, and there's some other little things that we can save off of it and reuse later in life. There is the option of using it for yard art, something like that, projects around the property. Give this vehicle a second life artistically. So the day after that, we went back to the junkyard. See a pattern developing. We picked up most of another truck. This one's not quite as complete, but in slightly better shape. Nonetheless, not a lot we can do with it. We're back to the 2 options. But that's okay. We got plans. So let's walk through these plans and explain what we're gonna do. Now for the 6 of you that remember this truck, we replaced the original bed with a new bed. We used the original bed to do this project right here. But in the process of pulling the original bed off to put the new one on, we realized that apparently the frame on this truck came from Switzerland. So the plan is to use the frame off of this truck to replace that frame. But that's going to happen much later in life. We also need to section out this spot on one of these 2 trucks and see if we can fix a death trap. Yeah, buddy. So the frame on this truck will end up getting used for a super secret project that I've got planned a little while down the road. Considering the condition that this cab is in, we can use this cab to practice cutting a target top and installing it so that whenever we get ready to do it on the death trap, we can just make it happen and know what we're doing. Not to mention, that'll give us some practice so that whenever we get ready to cut the stupid truck, we'll know more about what we're doing before we cut it. And on top of all of that, my wife got very inspired by the world's slowest typhoon over at the Hardcore Garage channel. And apparently I've got another project lined up that would be something sort of similar using these 2 trucks. Don't forget, we still got to take care of the hot tub project that I've been talking about for, I don't know, weeks. And I think we might be able to take care of that now. And that's the next project. Besides, it looks like springtime's coming. Well, unless you live in North Ohio. Stay tuned. So I'm sitting here shooting this video, and this little guy right here has been hanging out with me for about 5 minutes. You see him sitting on the corner of the bed? He's adorable. Still there.